In January of 897 AD, a stunned Roman crowd watched as Pope Stephen IV marched into the grave of his predecessor, Pope Formosus, unearthed the corpse, clothed it in papal vestments, and sat it before a tribunal. Welcome to one of history's strangest judicial farces, the Cadaver Synod. Today we ask the central question: why did Stephen IV put his dead predecessor on trial? If you enjoy historical mysteries like this, click that subscribe button to keep up with our future releases. The late 9th century was a time of political chaos in Rome. Kings and nobles vied for influence over the papacy. Formosus, once exiled and ordained bishop in Pavia, had navigated shifting alliances, first supporting the Carolingians, then crowning the West Frankish king Charles the Fat. His reign 891 to 896 AD saw him embroiled in rival factions. When he died in April 896, he left behind unsettled scores. Stephen, his successor, rose amid this maelstrom. Elected in May 896, Stephen quickly allied with the powerful Spoleto family, enemies of Formosus' backers. It was against this backdrop of vendettas and power plays that the church staged its most macabre trial. On January 6, 897, Pope Stephen IV convened what became known as the Cadaver Synod. The judges, bishop after bishop, declared the corpse of Formosus guilty of perjury and of illegally seizing the papacy. The rotting body propped on a throne was powerless to speak or defend himself. Eyewitnesses reported maggots falling from the corpse's mouth as they pronounced the verdict. After condemnation, they stripped the papal robes from Formosus' body, cut off 3 fingers of his right hand, used to perform blessings, and dragged the corpse to the Tiber River to be dumped. Why stage such an extreme spectacle? 3 leading theories emerge. Formosus had crowned Charles the Bald, and later opposed the Spoletan dukes who backed Stephen. By condemning Formosus, Stephen struck back at his enemies, erasing their patron from history. Critics argued that Formosus' multiple transfers of bishoprics violated church canons. He'd been Bishop of Porto, then of Rome, an offense called translatio. Stephen used that technicality to claim Formosus was never a legitimate pope. Some historians suggest Stephen felt threatened. His hold on the papacy was tenuous. By discrediting his predecessor, he aimed to legitimize his own position and cow rival factions into submission. Most likely, it was a mix of vengeance and politics, an extreme demonstration of who truly held power in Rome. The Cadaver Synod did not go unchallenged. Romans recoiled at the grotesque display. Within months, Stephen IV himself was deposed, imprisoned, and strangled in June 897. The very next pope, Romanus, ordered Formosus' body exhumed a second time, revested in papal robes, and reburied in St. Peter's. Even Pope Theodore II in February 897 held a posthumous pardon for Formosus. Canon law was later amended to forbid such theatrical trials, and for centuries, the Cadaver Synod remained a symbol of papal excess. The Cadaver Synod resonates across the ages because it exposes a chilling truth. When institutions abandon humanity for politics, justice becomes grotesque performance. Formosus' corpse couldn't testify. The church's own rights were twisted into a weapon. Writers and artists continue to revisit the trial of the corpse, from 19th century Gothic tales to modern films. So, why did Pope Stephen IV put his dead predecessor on trial? Revenge against political foes? A technical crusade for canonical purity? Or sheer desperation to cement his reign? We may never know exactly what motive drove him to exhume a corpse and convene a macabre tribunal, but the Cadaver Synod stands as a grim reminder that power can corrupt even the holiest of offices. Which reason do you find most convincing? Let us know in the comments below. Revenge, doctrine, or desperation? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more mysteries from the past. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop seeking the truth. Thank you for watching.